good this year so far. Really looks good. John Stefanik pulled in the pit. Number 53 just pulled in the pit. To go. 5 more. Mark Malcolm, way out front. Your battle. Bill Vito is really got a gap now in there between 3rd and 4th. White flags will come out for Mark Malcolm this time by. White flag for Mark Malcolm. Second. Bill Vino is in 3rd. Brian Bolk 4th. The only cars in the lead lap. Your winner, Mark Malquith. Here comes Rich Rohr. Second, Rich Rohr. Then Bill Vino. Brian Bolk. Kenny Stevens will finish 5th, and Jake Bowles will finish 6th. Mark Malquith from Strasburg, Ohio.
Second place finisher Rich Rohr over the approximately 16-mile race. So Malquith wins. Sponsored by Malquith Racing Engine, car number 70.
Mark Malquith. Spring Championship, Mark Malquith, your winner.
Service Department and a body shop featuring their own custom van. Bobby Green, the same
I'm going to disconnect this stuff. You just leave it on.
Chevrolet and Buick of your Excel.
What? I'll leave this stuff on. I'm going to disconnect some of this stuff.
Got a good one coming up, folks. What's the late model feature?
Huh? Oh, okay.
2011.
Colors in the dark. Okay. Oh, I can make this a different way.
Okay, our hours will remain the same until closeout anyway. Time trials at until Memorial Day, that is. The time trials will be at 4:30, I believe. Racing at 6 o'clock. Time trials at 4:30, racing at 6. As Mark Malquith stands outside of his blue car in his familiar red and yellow fire suit. Big hands for Mark Malquith. Goes along with Malquith Racing Engine. Malquith Tavern is, I'm sure, one of our sponsors. As the field comes out for the late model feature. Gary Meister, New Philadelphia, car number 20. Red Evans will be driving car number 64. That's the blue one down there. 20-lap feature. Mark McGrath at number 66. Mark has 2 cars here tonight. 166 and 66. They're twins. John Ramsden.
John Ramser, number 20. Red Evans at 64. Mark McGrath, 56. Gary Miser's in 20. Red Evans in 64. Gonna bring him in. We got 56, 5, 11, 981, 68, 77, 670, 556, and 27. Red Evans, an old super late model driver. Gary Miser, 20. Lead lap 1. And Red Evans, Mark McGrath. Then John Ramser in 5. Ron Diggs. Joe Olin. Wow, they come together. Come together, no caution flag. Still, Mark McGrath now your leader. John Ramser, 5 in second. Gary Miser in third. Harold, West Galbraith, spin down the infield, back up. Flag out. Four laps in, 16 to go. Okay, your lineup right now. Mark McGrath, 66. Number 20, Gary Miser. And number 5, John Ramser. 11, Ron Diggs. 68, Gary Hoopengardner. 98, well, 981, I guess, is Joe Oldman. Then number 6 is Harold Cool. 550, Kenny Carroll. 670, Roger Leinert. 66, gotta be Mike Hines. Or 1 and 56 Mike Hines or something. They got them numbers on there. Their team car. Bobby Knight 27. Glenn Jewell, I believe, is in 10, but it was qualified by Larry Clay. Mike Dawson 88. Red Evans 64. 1 and 68. And 77. John Ramser, Harold Cole, Gary Gardner, Roger Liners, Kenny Carroll, Ron Day, Joe Ullman, Mike Hines, Gary Miser, Mike Dawson, Bobby Knight, Roger Liner moved to that 4th spot. Kenny Carroll's right behind him. Liner trying to take over 3rd now. Over John Ramser. Yellow light gonna come out. Yellow coming out. Mike Hines, Harold Cole, John Ramser, Roger Liner, Gary Gardner, Kenny Carroll, Ron Day, bringing him in. Harold Cole down the inside. Kenny Carroll, Gary Gardner, halfway in right now. Yellow flag's out. Gary Miser and Bobby Knight coming together over in turn 2. Single file. Mark McGrath in 66. 166 back here. We don't know who it is. It's not Mike Hines. And he's smoking. He ought to take her in a pit. Start out and all right, line looks good now. Harold Cole, Mark McGrath, Roger Leinert, Kenny Carroll, John Ramser. 13 or 15 laps are in. I'll have to find out for sure. We got a green now. Mark McGrath, Roger Leinert. And Kenny Carroll. Leinert on the inside. Kenny's really trying. 5 more laps to go. 5 more big ones. Really getting sideways. He's really pushing it. You don't want to make a mistake or Leinert will eat him up. 4 more to go. Mark McGrath just flew up going into turn 1. No yellow. 3 laps to go. Roger Leinert, Kenny Carroll, 1, 2, and 3. 2 laps to go. Still no yellow. Harold Cole, can he hold him off? Eddie Warmack's got the white flag out for Harold Cole. Roger Leinert and Kenny Carroll's right on Leinert's bumper. Going to hold old Harold Cole up. Your winner, Harold Cole. Then Leinert, Kenny Carroll. 4th going to be Gary Hooven-Gardner, John Ramser. Then Ron Daig, Red Evans, Glenn Jewell, Bear Swartz, Mike Dawson, David Day at 168. And we don't know who was at 166. Then Gary Miser and Bobby Knight.
Roger Leinert couldn't take the Grand Slam tonight, but he does come in second. Harold Cole, who broke the track record earlier tonight, has had a good night here at Midvale Speedway.
Harold Cole, your feature winner.
Wasn't quite so fortunate. He's in the infield, but he's given all these Harold
Get it off? Yeah. Okay. Well, you put the shootings on your shoulder.
All right.
See you later.
Roger Liner. Roger rolling up to the center flag. And here comes the field for our freestyle speaker. And there is second flag back to Brad Fletcher. And number 18, Junior Ripley. As the field comes out for this race. Number Bobby Knight winning the first heat, Roger Leiter the second heat. The heat race won by Roger Leiter, winning the feature. Harold Cool coming in second, Roger Leiter. In the street stock division, winning the helmet tag, Terry Schaefer. First heat won by Melissa Shotwell. The heat race won by Gene Sprinkle. Feature race won by Gene Sprinkle. And coming in second, Terry Schaefer. Join us here again next Sunday night. Time trials is 4:30, racing at 6 at Mid-Vale Speedway. As we give a big hand to Gene Sprinkle, winning for his first feature of the year.